Maybe they do.
I don't know. I might just
Hey,
join.
Jeff.
Just pacing.
Okay.
Okay, so I click on chat.
I'm gonna just go watch.
Let me just see.
Are we live or not yet?
I think
It
we
says
are.
I think we are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull us up just to triple check.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh,
Yep, I think we are live, kids.
we are live. It's a little delayed, but whatever.
Okay, cool.
Are we on YouTube
What?
as well?
Well, that's what I looked at. What else am I supposed to look
Oh.
at?
Oh no, that's it.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
Then
it.
yeah.
I was like, we've never accomplished anything else, have we?
Not that I know
As
of.
soon as September hits, our lives are going to be put back together, and
Yes.
we're going to be everywhere.
It's going to be a miracle, and it's going to happen.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, one day. Hi, everybody. Over our dead bodies, we made it. We're a week late. It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
The big question is, did you finish it?
I did about 3 hours ago. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Good job.
still down to the wire.
Yeah, literally. I listen to it as an audiobook, and I do struggle to listen to audiobooks. I'm not an auditory learner. And so I think that's why it took me so long. And I love to listen to music in my car, so to give up music to listen to an audiobook is so hard for me.
I
That
do
makes-
like I struggle with audiobooks as well.
I don't ever listen to audiobooks. I don't think I ever have.
Oh, wow.
No.
My other book club, I almost exclusively listen to audiobooks because usually I don't want to listen to those. I don't like those books. So I'm like, I'll just audiobook it. But this time I was like, I read probably the first 30% of it on my Kindle and then was like, I have to hurry because I panicked last week thinking I could finish listening to it last week. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to stress myself out. I don't have time for this right now. I'm so sorry.
No.
You're so confidently
This is life.
done. And it's
So-
like,
Okay, so we are. Sorry,
no, go for it.
Lauren. Are you okay?
No, I was just making
Okay,
a joke.
I'll go for it. So we are talking about Party of Liars by Kelsey Cox,
Got it
which
right.
this is her. Look at it. It's
It's
beautiful.
so-
Pretty cover.
I love it. The sprinkles, so cute.
Yeah.
This is
The book
first
design
book,
for this
right?
one was
Remember right?
her debut novel, and
Her
what a debut it was.
And she
Yeah.
follows us and she's messaged us. We're famous now.
We know, we feel so special.
We're like, hey,
But
Kels,
she does
like,
have a
how you
quote
doing,
from-
girl?
She has a quote from Rachel Hawkins, and Rachel Hawkins has really good books. So
I was like, I
I
don't
don't
know
think
who
I've
that
ever read a
is.
Rachel Hawkins book.
I have 2 of her books, I believe.
Huh.
Of course you do.
You're like, I have her whole collection. It's
I
over
have-
here.
She's ever written. So.
Love it.
Just kidding. But yeah, so her first book. That's exciting.
Okay, do we want to start out with ratings
Sure.
just to get it out of the way?
I don't want to go first.
I'll go first. I will give
Okay.
it, out of Dead Bodies, I would give it a 4.2 Dead Bodies out of 5.
I feel like that's always your answer. I feel like you say 4.2 every time.
I feel like it's either 4.2 or 4.3.
We gotta
I love
roll the
it.
tape. We gotta roll the tape.
I know, we have to look back.
Yeah.
I am going to give this one a solid 4 Dead Bodies. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I really struggled to get through this book. And it's not because it's not a bad book. It's just you guys know that I love murder, gore. I want a mystery right in my face. And I was like, where's the mystery? So I would give it probably like a 2 out of
Oh, wow.
5.
Low. Oh.
I struggled to get through it. I wanted to give up a few times. I was like, I just like don't care.
Interesting. Okay. See, and I love the drama where it's like multiple people, different like viewpoints, and like I love like the like high school aged like drama kind of stuff, and then I love me like the adult kind of like drama, like Housewives vibes. So I liked it. Like I thought that it was there's so many different things going on and different characters, and I don't know, I liked that about it. And I didn't know until the very end who had died and who had killed the person, so it was definitely a twist for me.
I mean, they don't tell you until the bitter end that someone died. I was like, literally, when are we gonna find out someone died? I'm dying.
Well, in the beginning,
It was a really long build-up. It was a really long
It did
build-up.
say that person did die. Remember, like at the party, it kind of gave like a little. You got to hear that someone was gonna die, and then it kind of built up to like who did it.
I felt like though you find out at the beginning that someone dies, and then like it's just like you don't. Nothing happens. Like there's nothing happened. Like I didn't like the high school drama at all. I was like, where are we going with this? Why why is Michaela getting her own chapters? It took me a while to figure out that she was in love with Ethan. Whoever did her voice though on the audiobook, I loved Michaela. All of the audiobook voice people did you listen to the audiobook?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was
Yeah.
great.
I thought so too.
Ready?
Yeah.
Very
Like
good.
everyone
sorry.
was
Okay.
cast.
I loved the voices.
wonderfully.
Super cute.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that was great. But yeah, I just like didn't like Michaela. Not interested in Michaela's storyline at all. Like,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
didn't care.
I feel like her storyline though is important because she ended up being the reason why Ethan ultimately got killed, right? Because hold on. Danny. So Danny found out, like remembers, right, that Ethan like hooked up with Michaela, and then that's why she kind of confronted him out on the balcony. And then that's when like Orlaith, that's why she kind of like came out and defended Danny. So I feel like Michaela's viewpoint was a huge important piece of this, but I do feel like they kind of drug out Michaela's story in some parts. I'm like, okay, this maybe was a little unnecessary to know about Michaela.
I thought Michaela was in love with Sophie for the longest time.
I thought that too
at
for
the beginning.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was in love with Sophie. She was in love with Mason. She was in love with Ethan. I'm like, who do you like?
Yeah, I thought that too for a little bit. I thought that too, but then I'm like, is she just admiring and kind of almost jealous of her best friend? Because it seemed like she maybe wasn't in like the popular crowd, and so I think she maybe just had like a girl crush kind of situation. Like she admires her best friend, kind of wishes she could be her best friend, be her, kind of thing. Because they weren't really in the same crowd. It didn't sound like.
Yeah, I think that's how I evaluated it towards the end. I was like, oh, she just really is jealous of Sophie. And she wants Sophie for the best. She wants her to have the best, but she wanted to be in her position. Because it did seem like at some point Michaela got uncute. She was not very girly. And Sophie clearly was, so.
You know what threw me off is when they were at the party and what was the name of Ethan's friends that were there that were like friends with
Curtis and Gemma.
When he was kind of like, looking at Michaela like creepily, so it kind of made me wonder, like, did Ethan ever tell him that he like had a thing for this girl? And then he was kind of like, because he was kind of like creeping on the high school girls almost, and Michaela especially, which was icky.
I didn't trust Curtis the whole time. I was surprised Curtis wasn't involved with anything.
Yeah,
I know.
That was
a little bit of a red herring for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and Orla was Lauren, they pronounced it Orla in the audiobook, which I was like, how did we get Orla from that? I don't know.
I would have never pronounced it like that.
No, I was saying Orlaith.
Yeah.
Orlaith.
But I Orla was probably my favorite side quest I would say out of all of them. Side quest, I don't know.
Yeah,
Because I was like, I definitely was convinced for a while that maybe she steals Charlotte, the baby. But then you find out later that her daughter died when she was an adult. I was like, it made it sound like her daughter died when she was a baby.
I was thinking the same thing. And then I will
The more that
say,
you talk about it, the more I'm like,
when was that?
Mm.
I would have to say that. Oh, are you saying hi?
Hi, honey.
Okay. You want to come back a little bit later and say hi?
Yes,
Okay. Oh, you wanted to show the Lego?
That's so cool.
Oh. it's
Oh,
amazing.
very- Okay. Okay.
This is just my voice.
Okay. You can come back in a little
Yeah.
while. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, honey. He's so cute.
He didn't realize that we were live. No.
So wait, did Orla? What happened? Did what's her face push? Did Danny push Ethan?
No, Orla did.
Orla did.
Yeah.
Orla did. Okay.
Because Ethan
He-
ended up being a part of her daughter's
Yes.
like demise
Yep.
because she committed suicide.
Because he.
I listened to this an hour ago.
She is not an auditory learner, folks.
We're
I'm
finding
not.
this about Anna.
Yeah.
It's the first week
Yeah.
of school too. I'm gonna give myself that too.
No.
So I
So,
knew
like,
that
that's
Katie
kind
had
of
killed
where-
herself, but how does that connect to Ethan? Was Ethan her psychologist or something?
No, he was.
Ethan
with
was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
What?
Which-
I missed that completely.
This
Don't you remember
this
them,
part of
like,
the
saying
book,
that
like I
Ethan had
started to like
died? Yeah.
this. Yeah, this is kind of like when I started to be like, wait, what? Because like Orla talked about her daughter,
Yeah.
All the time.
like said her name. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure. I could be
I think-
very wrong, but like,
I
it
don't
was-
remember.
wouldn't Ethan be like, that's weird.
I mean, how
Right.
many Irish people are running around Texas? I mean, with an Irish accent.
And he
Yeah,
had
we
met
never met
them,
her. He did?
or he had talked to them on the phone.
Yeah,
he
because
talked to Orla and her husband on the phone
Oh yeah, you're right.
because he had asked the dad's permission to marry her.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
So I
guys.
say this is nothing to do with
Because-
Orla, but my favorite character was my favorite character was Kim. Love
Yeah.
Kim. She was amazing.
Kim was
I
funny.
An amazing character.
I
Oh,
loved Kim.
love
But
that
she
bitch.
wasn't in it in like the second half. She was barely in the second half of the book.
No, but I just love how they made her out to be this crazy ex-wife, this crazy jealous ex-wife. And at the end of the day, he was like, I don't give a shit. I'm getting drunk at this party. Fuck all of you. I'm gonna hook up with Ted or whatever his name was, this random guy at the party. Just making
Poor
friends
Ted.
with
Poor Ted.
Just making all these random
have-
friends. I'm just like, I love her. Like, and then you find out that she has every reason to not like Ethan. And I loved her. I loved her personality. I loved her humor. I loved everything about her.
We have
Yes.
all been a Kim at a party.
Oh,
All of us.
100%.
yeah, I sure have. And there's the audio book person. There's like some line, and I can't remember it because I don't have my notes like I do with my Kindle usually. But she's like, "Let's party" or something like that. Like Kim makes the decision that she's just gonna let loose at the party,
Yeah.
and the way the audiobook actress says it, I was like, "This is my favorite thing ever." Because she's like, "Screw it, let's have some fun," and like it's.
Mhm.
Just the way she describes Danny too. Like, she's like, "Oh, Danny and her little like whatever and this and that." I'm just like, I love her because I feel like that's how I would be if my ex-husband got remarried. I'd be like,
Yes.
"Oh, look at you and your little this and your little that in my house that I did this and this and this," and like, oh my god, so funny.
She was the perfect ex-wife, and
She
I would say
was.
the same thing to the new young pretty little thing that my ex had for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
did
the
feel
fact that you think she's crazy the whole book, and then that's what makes you absolutely love her in the end. You're like, oh, you had a reason to like hate this guy. Like,
and I honestly didn't think she was crazy. I was like, this is about what would happen if I were
Yeah.
an ex-wife and he married a young person. I would be a bitch. I would probably drink too much around them to get by. Like, I was with her the whole time. The whole time I was with
Yeah.
Kim.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
I
I
think
felt
the
bad for
other-
Danny.
I did
I
feel
did
that.
too. I did
What were
too.
you going to say, though, Jess? Sorry.
No, well, one of my questions, kind of like towards the end of the book, was when Orla was sitting with Kim at the bar
Uh-huh.
and basically like having a come to Jesus moment with her. But Orla says to Kim, because you're kind of like led to believe that Kim is responsible for her daughter's death. Like I was waiting for that connection to happen. And Orla said to Kim, "You're going to pay for like what you did," basically. Does anybody remember this?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Like,
oh
sure.
my gosh, like there was an accident. Kim was drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then that never, like, I don't know what Orla was talking about with Kim.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I know. I don't
Orla
know.
said to
Okay.
Kim,
Like-
you'll pay for what you did.
Yeah.
Or something along the lines of like, yeah, your choices will be karma kind of thing. And so I don't know if she necessarily meant in the past or like in the present. Like if you
Maybe she just meant that, like, you're so lucky that your daughter's still alive and you're going to regret being a drunk. Like, that's the only thing I can really think of that she would be talking about. Orla was, I was so suspicious of Orla the whole time. I was like,
I was too.
I was too, and her friend, the neighbor, the neighbor lady.
Vera.
Yeah.
Vera.
Yeah. I was like,
Vera, that's right.
they're kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. All the old biddies in Texas, and I'm watching The Hunting Wives right now. Have you guys watched that?
Not yet.
So
haven't.
it's like, I swear it's just like this book because it's a bunch of like wealthy Texans in a small town. And so I kept envisioning kind of all the characters in The Hunting Wives to be the characters in Party of Liars. It's totally not the same storyline at all, but you know, it's a mystery in Texas and wealth. But I hated Ethan the whole time. I hated Curtis the whole time, and I was suspicious of Orla. Never suspicious of Kim about anything. I never thought for a second she had done anything bad ever.
This was a Michaela for a little
If
bit.
Yeah.
if it had ended up her like the murder being like a drunk accident
Yeah.
because like Kim had a drunk accident, I would have been so mad.
Oh, I would have been so sad.
To
I would have
read
been
this
like,
whole
no.
entire bag.
No. Because that's in The Hunting Wives, one of the girls kills someone with her car. And so that's what I was thinking too for a minute. Like, oh no, what if?
Yeah.
Wait, do we have someone chat? We have Hi, Kendall.
Yeah.
It was
says-
foreshadowing of the nannies getting revenge. Okay. Orla, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Hey, Kendall. Oh no, are people? I didn't know anyone was in here. Sorry, Kendall. We would have said hi.
That was the only time. Yeah, so far.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find it. So okay, so Kendall is saying that like her saying that
Orla at the bar with Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a point at the probably like 75% through this book. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like Ethan is a good guy."
Mm-hmm.
You're like, he's a good one.
No, I thought that too.
I was like,
Jeff.
he
I did-
truly didn't do like he was not even on my radar
Mhm.
because I was like, he's truly a good guy.
I thought the same thing.
No, I never trusted him for a second.
I
definitely
didn't trust him. I didn't trust him, but like then it got to like a certain point in the book. I was like, he must have not done anything. Like he's
I wonder what
good
point you
guy.
were like, I wonder what he did in that moment that you were like, oh, you know what? Ethan's a good guy. Because he was, I mean, he says in his one chapter, like, women are easy to manipulate. and I
Yeah.
love, like, his chapter. I know Jess is like, achieved.
I am.
Nailed it. Um, I just loved in his chapter, like, I feel like this is what so many men probably really think. Like, why don't they just go along with it? He kept saying. He's like, why couldn't have Kim just gone along with it? Why couldn't have Danny just, like, we can just pretend none of this ever happened and just be happy. And I feel like men are actually like that. They're like, why can't we just be happy? Like, so many exes of mine, when we break up, I'm like, you know, I've told you for months I'm not happy. You didn't fix anything. And they're like, but why can't you just be happy? I'm like, because I'm not. Like,
Yeah.
and they're like, just pretend. Like, just be happy. Like, I'm just pretending to be happy. Why can't you do it? I'm like, that's
Get a robot from Japan to do that. Like, oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
I was like, geez, like, I can't even. What?
Yeah.
Well,
I
and
only
then
thought he was
the other thing that I thought
Kendall's. Oh,
when that Michaela kept coming over when Sophie wasn't there, and it was just like Ethan and Michaela there, and then Danny would come home, and then she'd just be like, "Oh hey," and he's like, "Oh, she just came over to hang out and do this," and I would be like, "Why is this high school aged girl alone with you? Wouldn't you like?" There were so many times where she was just like, "Oh, okay, you guys are just doing this or that," and she was like, "Fine with it." I don't know. I thought that was weird too.
I think like Kendall said that I only thought he was going to turn out bad when the teenage friends started getting obsessed,
Yeah.
which is when he like pushed her away because she kissed him that first time. That was when I was like, oh my gosh, he is a good
Yeah.
guy.
Me too.
he
just
said
felt
no.
good. Like he's not gonna fall for this. Turns
Yep.
out he did.
Yeah, and but it is yeah, because I kind of thought Michaela was just like a crazy teenage girl. Like we all were, you know. You thought she was like, but we're in love. Like we are in love. And I was like, girl, honey, oh, that's so sad. Like, but so when they were on the balcony, they were hooking up, right? I mean, that's what happened.
Well, he says that they weren't. He says that she came on him or whatever, and he was gonna push her off. But then, when Danny ended up remembering it, she remembers him like full on with his hand like going up her shorts and like that whole shebang. So.
And then he drugged her. So my one thing that I was and again, it could have been the audiobook, the timeline was really messing with me because in the same chapter, you would go to 3 different times in the same chapter. Like we would be in the hospital with Sophie, and then I got confused a lot, and that could have just been the audiobook because I'm not good at listening. So
The timeline was very confusing. I don't necessarily love it when books do that, when they
Yeah.
jump to the present and the like the future and then
yeah.
like I can't do it.
It does.
And I know
But-
that the book said before party, after party, but I never like listened to the chapter titles when I was in the car, so I wouldn't remember like, oh, this chapter said that this is after the incident.
You'd like turn on your car and be like, what is going on?
Yeah, like literally like mid chapter, who's talking? I don't know.
Curious if because then he would like drug her so she'd like pass out or whatever. But does that really make you not remember things? Like, is it like a drug where like when you're drunk, sometimes you black out and you can't remember stuff? Does that happen sometimes with other things?
It described the specific drug, and I had never heard of it before, but it is a specific drug that they use for when you're like losing your mind, and it says you usually lose a couple of hours before you're drugged as well. It specifically said not only will you not remember when you're drugged, but you'll lose a couple of hours too.
Okay.
So he did that to Kim and Danny. And because remember, Kim, she lost her license because he put that veterinarian drugs in her in her whine, but why did he I don't remember why he was mad at Kim for her to forget what happened that night. I don't remember what happened that night.
Well, and also I was confused. What pictures did he send out of the friend that then ended their relationship? I was confused by that. When it said like he went on her phone and sent the pictures that ended their friendship.
Oh, because the friend Curtis's wife,
Yeah.
like posed
Gemma.
for. Oh, Gemma, thank you. Posed for like Playboy or like did
okay.
like some risque
Mm-hmm.
things that she had been ashamed of.
Okay. And then when she was
so those are the pictures.
drugged, he went and sent those from her phone to make it seem like she did it, and then that was why their friendship like went bad or whatever.
But why did he want to ruin Kim's life? Like, she lost her job, she lost her friends.
He just wanted to keep her all to himself, I think. He thought.
Oh, she was getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought she had made the decision herself that she was going to get a divorce. It wasn't because of her mishaps that night. She made the decision to leave. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did, and then
he had found out that she was like squirreling away money for an apartment.
the apartment.
That's right. Man, men are crazy. Like, I do believe that there are Ethans out there in this world that are like that, you know? It's like, and he did seem like a good dad. I mean, he was, you know, he liked Sophie and Charlotte. He seemed to be good to them, but, you know, clearly had some issues. It was interesting that they talked about Curtis's dad, Big Roy or something.
Yeah.
That was like his dad figure. And he even brings up Big Roy at the end in his chapter. But again, I felt like that storyline didn't need to be there. The whole party with the high schoolers didn't feel like that needed to be in there.
Yeah, talking about them partying and drinking and smoking and whatever.
I was like,
else.
this is a crazy high school part. This is crazy.
But
Like, they are.
feel like that would be realistic for like a rich area party.
Yeah.
Like all the adults would be having their own little drinking party, and then the younger kids would be having their own little, and the adults wouldn't pay attention to what they're doing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I kept saying, man, I'd love to be invited to this party. I'd like to go.
Right?
Yeah, it's just,
But it's like weird to think that you would be like drinking and partying with like high school kids
Yes.
also there. I've never been to a party where there's high school
kids. It was the middle
kids.
of the day.
Yes. The other thing I thought was funny too.
It's a long party. I was like, this is a long party.
To get day drunk and then have to like be there. Oh.
I loved the scene that Kim and Danny were in the wine cellar together.
Yes, I did too.
And they have their little moment. I thought that was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and
I was
then
like,
how he announced where he was like, your birthday present is we're gonna go on this like long trip to Europe and this and that, and Kim was like, hold up, like you can't just take our daughter to Europe and not
like
tell me.
what?
Like, typical men. Like, what are you doing, sir?
And that was another way for him to be in control of the women in his life, was to just be like, yeah, well, I can do this and I'm going to do it. And I know Sophie's going to want to do it.
He didn't even tell his wife. Like, Danny didn't even know. She was like, I have a baby. Like, how am I going to bring this baby to Europe? Like,
and like severe postpartum, like.
Yeah, like, that's not think about that stuff. You didn't think to tell your wife who just had a baby. And then
did you at any point think that Danny actually was seeing the mother, the ghost, or did you like, what did you guys, because it was Michaela the whole time, the ghost, right? Did you guys ever think at any point there was a real haunting involved?
Yeah, because Orla kept talking about the mother. They kept referencing like the mother. So I kept being like, okay, is the house haunted by the woman that lived there that, I don't know. I just kept thinking maybe there was some type.
I wish that had been like kind of a bigger part of the story.
Yeah,
Me too.
As well. Because I enjoyed that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Maybe like less of the high school stuff and more of
the lore.
The
like,
mother. It felt like it was a little bit of a like shoving in.
Yeah. Because that's how the book
just to, like,
starts.
justify. Yeah.
Like when the
right.
book starts with like the woman jumping, I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be good." Like I love Victorian ghost stories.
Yeah.
I was like really into that idea, and then it kind of quickly dissipated because, she would. I liked Danny's story that she was having postpartum. I always am interested in characters that have that because I just feel like if I ever get pregnant, that's what's gonna happen to me. Because I'm just naturally depressed. Wee.
Hey.
So I always love a female character that's going through that. And it is always always that plot of, are they going crazy or is something else happening? And I think that motherhood, I would assume you both, I don't know, but I'm assuming it's very isolating, that first year, it has to be so isolating. So I was really, interested in that. I was interested anytime she talked to Curtis because that was her therapist. I couldn't tell, like, is he being manipulative or is he being a genuine therapist? Like, I could not tell.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't have been her therapist because I don't
No.
think it's good to have a therapist. It was her husband's best friend. Like, that just doesn't seem like it should.
That's a conflict of
You should
interest,
not-
I would
You
think.
should not go on a double date with your therapist. Like, no.
No.
Absolutely. No.
I don't want to see my therapist anywhere but in our therapy session.
Right.
Never want to run into them. If I ran into my therapist, I would probably pretend I didn't see them.
100%.
Like, and I'm sure my therapist would be thankful that I did that.
Therapist is the
Right.
same thing. I also
Yeah.
like Mason storyline. Like, was that just to kind of make us think that Michaela had reason to do something? Like, because for a while I was thinking maybe Sophie was killed, and so I was like, maybe Michaela kills her because she took Mason from her or something. So do you think that was the only reason Mason was thrown into the story?
Yeah, and to
I
just
think
kind of
so.
highlight how teenage crazy Michaela was, because she was just like, because
Right.
whenever we first find out who's in the hospital, I thought that it was Kim because they kept saying she had to be sedated. I was like, okay, Sophie died and Kim has to be sedated
Right.
because her baby died. That's what I thought, and I thought it was definitely all the high school drama, that somehow the love triangle of Mason, Sophie, and Michaela got Sophie killed. Or the drugs. I was like, maybe they do an overdose, or they slip and fall and hit their head. Like,
Yeah.
surely something has to be going on with these teenagers.
It has to. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there
And
has to
nothing.
be something. Nothing.
Nothing with the kid.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of like unnecessary teenage characters that were introduced. I'm like, I don't need to know that she has really gross friends. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I thought that I would
I
like
think-
high school drama. Not into it.
Did you ever watch Pretty Little Liars?
Oh,
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, you guys did that, right, for one of your book clubs?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's good. I liked Pretty Little Liars.
I did. I watched it when I was younger.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in
I
forever.
know, I was
but-
definitely in my 20s when I watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a bit younger
Felt
then.
a little
but...
closer to it, but
Yeah, the catty teenage girls, not identifying with them as strongly.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, am I an old lady now?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. The amount of times, today was the first day of school, and the amount of times I said, I'm just an old lady. I probably said that quote 5 times. I'm just an old lady, guys.
Yeah.
Just an old lady. I asked, I always ask 6th graders how old they think I am. And one kid was like, dead serious. And it's not too far off to offend. It was just far enough off to offend me. He was like 43. And I was like, because I just turned 35. And I was like, that is
Yeah.
awfully, that's like not far away, but it
Yeah.
is.
Right.
I
Oh.
was like, does anybody want to guess 27? Because that would make me feel better right now.
That is brutal.
That is
And he
brutal.
was like, he thought about it. He was like, I'm going to say 43. And I was like, okay, cool. Gonna get gonna get some extra Botox next time. Good.
I was gonna say you need to go see.
I need some more units. Like, let's look
I
at
need
that.
some more units.
Yeah, we need a little
Your
something
skin
more here.
looks amazing tonight too. Like I'm like,
Yeah, you're
Oh,
cool.
thank
I'm
you.
scared. Show him this video and ask him how old I am. Just kidding. Don't do
I
that.
don't. You
Don't
don't
do
want to
that.
know what they'll say. He'll be
I'm
like
not strong enough.
23.
I'll take that.
Oh, the cuties. I did
I,
tell them I have a
uh,
book club meeting tonight, and they were like, "You're in a book club?" I was like, "I'm in 2 book clubs," and they were like, "Oh." They did not. They were
I was
like,
like-
"Oh."
Sure. Book club.
I was like, "Well, all of you are going to be forced into a
Listen.
book club in this class, so
So buckle up.
yeah, buckle up, we're reading, kids." What else to say about Party of Liars?
I do want to touch on like Danny really quick, and also
Yes.
like all of these characters. I think the reason that I did enjoy this book so much was because I related to a lot of these characters
Yeah.
in some way, and I think that Kelsey Cox did like an amazing job of like almost making these characters so accessible to anyone.
Yeah.
Like even Michaela, like talking about her like body image issues. I'm like, oh
Mhm.
my gosh, like
Yes.
yes.
Not being the pretty one.
And
Friends are pretty.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. And then Danny's whole postpartum journey
Yeah.
was just like I went through a really, really rough postpartum with our youngest, and like it brought me back. I was like, oh, you
Yeah.
feel like you're going crazy, and
Yeah.
you're like, and you're like, Danny, like, no, you're not, but like,
Yeah.
I like get it, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
so sad for her.
Well, it's like so sad too. I didn't have depression. I had postpartum anxiety, and I just remember having like the most irrational fears that something was going to happen to my son. I literally thought that someone was going to come through the window and take him out of his crib and kidnap him for like, that's why he sleeps with me still to this day, because I literally convinced myself that, and like just the most irrational stuff ever. And you literally start to question yourself and be like, is this normal? Like I used to be like, a tree is going to fall on his bedroom and kill him in the night. And so then I would be like, he can't sleep in his room because a tree is going to fall. There's no trees outside his bedroom, but somehow one is going to fall on him. So like you literally go crazy. And and then what's sad is then like her Ethan would, oh, okay, Anna just pieced out.
Bye, Anna.
But like Ethan then started having concerns about her with the baby, and he was like, well, only we need Orla because she's kind of crazy and she better go check on her because, and so then that made me sad too, because I felt like then that probably made Danny feel even worse.
Yeah. And I think that's why like that moment with Kim was like really great too.
Yeah.
Was because Kim was like, you're a good mom. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that was probably one of the first times that she like genuinely had heard it from someone outside of her glass house.
Yeah.
And someone else who could have not told her that, like she,
Right.
someone who could have easily said really mean things to her.
Right. So I did love most of these characters, like when Orla was like when she cornered the party planner, I was like going on and on. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I have been in these conversations with these older people, and you're like, are you kidding me right now?
Let me out of here. Like, please.
So like Orla, you're like, okay, girl, like
I know. Orla
on.
was everywhere that night. I mean, she was talking to the
She
high
was.
school kids. She was talking to the. she was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. There were scenes where you couldn't find her. There were scenes where she was everywhere. And then like when I remember just when Anna wasn't gonna finish the book and she's like, "You guys just tell me what happens." And I jokingly sent that audio, like being like, "Oh my god." Like killed Sophie because of Mason, like totally joking. And then just you were so mad because you were at that part where Charlotte was like missing from her crib, and you were like, Lauren, I swear if something happens to Charlotte, I felt so bad because I made it seem like I was dead serious in that audio, and you guys were so mad at me. But
I 100% believed you. at that point, I was like, okay, Orla is setting up Danny to look crazy so that she can be the full-time nanny. Like, I was really dead set that Orla was the problem. Her and Ethan had teamed up together, had decided they're going to paint Danny crazy. For some reason, Ethan wants Orla to take care of this baby. I mean, that was the plot for me the whole time. And I had Orla down for her character. I just had to look up her name. Her name's Frances Conroy, but she plays. Have you guys seen American Horror Story: The Coven with the
Yeah.
witches?
Mhm.
She plays the big red hair fro.
I feel
Um,
but I gotta look it up.
yeah,
I
let me see.
But I feel like we could just talk about good cast because they're. Let's
What
see.
is it, Florence?
This is the lady. I don't know if you can see her.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. I was
Yeah,
picturing
yeah.
very similar for her.
Yeah,
When I
I
was-
was like,
Picturing kind of like a homely looking woman who's kind of like. I almost pictured her having like a big like mole or something like something,
yeah,
like just something
a little
Interesting.
witchy. Yeah.
witchy. Yeah, witchy.
So I had Sissy Spacek.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Wait, who's that? Let me look it up.
Carrie.
She's
How do you-
on.
Is he?
I know her from Bloodline.
Oh.
Sissy, and then Space
Space.
with a K.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe it, Jess.
Oh yeah, yep. This is another good one. Yep.
Yeah, Sissy
Both of
Spacek's
those-
a good one too.
Yeah. Yep. That's a
Um,
good show.
Who else did I have? I'm trying to think because I just kept thinking of the Hunting Wives the whole time. So I kind of had Brittany Snow in my head about Danny. Even though Brittany Snow is older than Danny, I still felt like Brittany Snow could have played a good Danny.
That's a good one.
Super pretty but innocent looking.
Yes.
Just trying
I
really
was
hard.
I was gonna say like a younger Rachel McAdams, like Notebook Rachel
Yeah.
McAdams.
Yeah.
God, I love her.
Another good one. Yep. Trying to like be the housewife, but then the mom and like the like I can totally picture that for sure.
Right.
Who would play a good drunk Kim?
I had
Like the parents
Christina Hendricks
watch me, but like
from
Is 'cause- who's
Mad
that?
Men and The Good Girls.
Oh, I love her. Yes. The busty one.
Yes.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Talk about girl crush. I love Christina Hendricks.
I love her. I love her. She would have played a great Kim. Oh, love. Obsessed with that answer. So good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nailed it.
Which one? I'm sorry. Who was that?
Christina Hendricks for Kim.
Okay. Christina Hendricks.
I
For
love that we
Kim.
always- yeah.
Oh my gosh, from Bad
Good Girls.
Good Girls. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good Girls, yeah.
For sure. I love that. Yeah. That's a good one.
I always am fascinated that like those are her boobs. Like how does she get so tiny with those big old boobs? Right? They have to be real.
Oh, look at this person said that we just
Yeah.
popped up the recommended live stream and they love a book club. Welcome. Hello.
Hi.
Join us every week.
Every month.
Every
Not
week.
every week.
Oh my gosh. I meant like every week we do this, but yes, every month.
I was like, I can't read a book every week,
you
Lauren. I
kidding?
can barely get my one done in a month.
Anna
clearly.
is struggling, gasping for air over here.
Help.
No,
And I
we're
was,
that's too much. Well, we're talking about we read a book called Party of Liars since you just joined us.
by Kelsey Cox.
So we're
And we're reading Lisa Jewell's new book for the month of August, Don't Let Him In.
Yep.
I'm excited for that one. I'm going to probably start that tonight if I am awake. I'm probably going to be asleep in the next 30
I
minutes.
know. After teaching all day.
First day of
No,
school.
thank you.
The first 2 days,
Thank
I'm
you,
always
Tanya.
zonked.
Yay.
Yay, thank you, Tanya. My watch said that I did 20 minutes of exercise today at work.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Yeah, it clocked 20 minutes. I was like, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. I can't believe you
Wow.
guys
Way to
have
go.
outdoors. I still have 2 weeks off, and then we have workshop week, and then the first day of school is not until September.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, but you got out.
But you're out. Like you're out like
I know.
May 1st.
Yeah. So
I
nice.
know. We were June 5th, okay? June 5th. Let's
Were you really?
Let's keep that in mind. Yeah, but
you
we were
really?
supposed to be done at the end of May, but we had to make up some days.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So
Oh,
we
you
made up
guys had
days without the kids.
Crazy weather last year. Yeah.
Yeah, we just had like weird moments. So, but I'm excited to be done with tomorrow, and then I get to relax. It's fine.
Crazy that you guys went back to school.
We used to always go back on Wednesdays. Now we go back on Thursdays, and I love it. I really, really love it.
2 days.
Because then
That's
you just
like
get
a
your
little,
getting.
a little taster. A little
Yeah.
taster.
Yeah, it's like you just do the getting to know you stuff, and then you can dive in on Monday. It's perfect.
Yeah.
We go back on a Tuesday. It's gonna be a long week.
It's a long week.
Did you guys cast anybody else at all? Any did you just
got.
Michaela?
No,
No,
I don't know any
I could
young
not
actresses.
stop- Yeah, I couldn't do.
Well, who did you picture in your head though? Like when you read those characters, were you picturing like a blonde, a brunette? Like what was their looks?
Michaela.
Getting funky. Yeah.
I love it, girl. You do it. I had a glass of wine before I came.
Do
Whoop,
it.
whoop. I would have brought another one, but I ran out. So,
Dang it.
How do you put yourself in that situation?
Yeah.
I was like, I just happened to have like a glass of wine left. I was like, I'm gonna drink it, and that was it though. Wah wah wah. Sophie, I was getting very like Lucy Hale vibes. Is that her name? Lucy Hale from Pretty Little Liars.
From Pretty Little Liars.
Just because that's like, I just equate her as a teenager, even though I know she's my age. But I think of her as the Pretty Little Liars girl.
See, I was picturing
Like-
Sophie like a blonde, like a bright blonde.
Really?
Super cute.
Huh.
Lucy Hale is really cute, but I just mean like I was
Yeah.
picturing like blonde.
Yeah.
I know. I had no idea. Like
Yeah. I was like, she's just a
teenagers all look
16-year-old.
the same to me, and not to
Yeah.
like, sound like the grandma that I am. Like, but like
What about-
teenagers all look the same. They all have the same baggy jeans and the same crop t-shirts on. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just-
Sure.
Low-rise jeans.
you're all the same. to
Tiny
me.
bellies.
Yeah.
They look like they haven't eaten in
Itty bitty.
days.
Insane.
I used to be itty bitty.
Those were the days.
Love it.
What about
Um,
Ethan to be like a really hot guy?
Yeah, I was getting Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I mean he's swinging these young like his new wife, the younger one. She was a lot younger than him, right? So I was just picturing him to be like this hot guy.
yeah, like I think of like a Justin Hartley,
Yeah.
like the
Justin Hartley. Let me
This Is
look him
Us, the This
Oh.
Is Us hot brother.
up. Okay.
So cute.
Yeah, we talk about him a lot. I feel like we're always casting him as the hot guy.
Yes. Well, he is. So
And
He's 48.
so then I was like,
he is
is
not.
he really?
He's 48.
I would have never thought he was married to Chriselle. Were they
Uh-huh.
just dating? Were they married?
They were
Yeah.
married. Yes, they were married.
She
Yeah.
just got married actually.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Chriselle from
Chriselle Strauss from
What's
Selling
that
Sunset.
called? Selling Sunset. Yeah,
Don't know these
He
people.
was married to her. Oh.
they were married, and now Chriselle's married to
Selling
a
Sunset is my guilty pleasure television show.
Oh my god,
I love
I
it.
love
I
Selling
love
Sunset.
it.
Love
Selling Sunset is so good.
So much.
I love it. Okay, before we get
Tanya-
off.
Tanya wanted to know who's our celebrities crushes if you had to pick one.
Michael B. Jordan, 100%. You could ask me any day of the week, and I'll tell you that.
Jess, what would you say?
If I had to pick one, right now, currently, it is
I'm gonna have to Google
Yeah,
it. I can tell.
Oh. Ooh, boy. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna go with my constant. It's always Chris Pine. Always Chris
Yeah,
Pine.
he has a good
I don't know
one.
why.
Pine.
It's always Chris Pine.
I gotta look him.
Oh,
I
he's
know.
hot. He's hot. If I had to pick one, it would be Jeff Goldblum. I think he's my number one. I know that's gross. I don't care. He's my number one.
I love it. I love it.
Like, I would marry Jeff tomorrow if he was like, I'm leaving my tall, skinny wife and kids for you. I'd be like, cool, take care of me, daddy. Forever and always.
God, Daddy.
Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to quit my job. Take care of me.
and he's got that wicked money now too.
I
Like, oh,
know.
man.
He's got to be making good money.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
So that's who I think I'd pick number one. Okay, guys. Well, what day are we going to be doing? August 28th? Why does that feel like that's
August
the day? Yep.
That is the day. I gotta double check because Edison has open house that night at his school, but
Okay.
I'm sure that's probably earlier, like 5.
If we do it like a little later too, like
I'm sure it'll be
with
fine.
you.
Either way. It'll be good.
Or we could do like the day before or something too, or day after if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay. I'll check, but
Okay.
so
All
I
right,
guess
guys.
don't let him in. I have it right here.
And remember, y'all, you're not a dead body.
You're
a somebody.
Every time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.